How's it going, folks? I'm standing next to a babbling brook, so I don't know if you can hear me babbling. I came up here to do a little vlogging, but I don't think I'll be able to get the gold book read up here. Everybody's pretty worn out. It's been a grueling trip. I got a lot of video, but just no gold book readings yet. We were having a conversation last night about death, dying, dead people, and near-death experiences. And it just made me think of something that happened to me that was rather traumatic, and I thought it'd be a good story to talk about. Maybe talking about it will put it to rest, and I won't ever think about it again. I was working as a rent-a-cop at this hotel. I worked during the graveyard shift there, and I worked close with a night audit there. And I just walked around all night long, from midnight till 8 in the morning, and occasionally 86 to drunk, or something like that. And the manager on duty at night, on certain nights, was this guy. He was truly a fundy fucktard. I'll call his name Jim. That wasn't his name, but I'll call him that. I'd like to call him something else. But this guy was like kind of one of those wannabe Rush Limbaughs, rather unsympathetic and arrogant in his own ignorance. I hope the wind, it's been so windy up here, I hope it isn't messing up the audio. Anyway, I had problems with this guy because, you know, I'm a non-believer. He's one of those so-called Christians, at least he thinks he is, you know. Doesn't seem to do anything Jesus told him to do, you know. But he's a Christian because he says so. By the way, I mean, he was so judgmental and intolerant. I mean, what else could you call him, right? Oh yeah, an asshole. Well, I think it was like maybe 1993, 94. I don't remember exactly. I got called down. I was walking on the floors. It was like 3 in the morning, and this guy, Jim, calls me on the radio and tells me that there's some stupid Japs in the lobby, as in Japanese human beings, stupid Japs, who don't speak our language, but they came here. What idiots they are. He's talking like that over the radio to me. I come down to the lobby and I take him up to the door that they indicated. They did not speak English, and well, I opened the door and they rushed in, and there was a dead man on one of the twin beds. There was 4 of these Japanese guys, and they were doubled up in rooms that had twin beds. And the one that was his roommate woke up to this guy having a heart attack. He ran out of his room to get help from his friends, and the door locked behind him. And that's how I came into the picture. Well, they jump on the bed and start trying to like give him CPR and mouth, you know, and I made them put him on the floor. I breathed into the guy, and one of his friends compressed his chest, and we were doing it right. I took a course on it. I mean, we did it right. It was just too late. We couldn't make him alive again. He stayed dead. It was really traumatic because I knew I was breathing into a dead man, but there was a chance, you know, that maybe I could have, you know, that he might have been saved. But his lungs were gurgling with fluid, and I called that manager on duty, Jim. I called him up because he's a manager. He has to be there. When he saw the paramedics taking this guy away on a gurney, and they had been shocking this guy, and he wouldn't come alive. This pinhead who was talking about stupid Japs, he started crying like a fucking bitch. He got hysterical. He was completely useless, but he just knew everything. And yeah, I had to catalog. I had to be there while the coroner's office cataloged the guy's stuff, and then we sealed the room off where nobody could get into it for a while. I understand his wife flew up from Japan to be in the room, and we held it for her. He was the one that spoke English. Ain't that a bitch? But when I got home, I was supposed to have 2 days off, and I slept 48 hours. I woke up and it was like the weekend never happened. So I'd say it was fairly traumatic. And it was something that came up was we were talking about death. And I don't know if that's interesting to anybody, but I thought I'd share a personal story. Because I don't know if I'm going to get any gold book reading done out here. I'm still going to try, but we got some pretty bad gusts. And as you can see, we're right next to a creek. Anyway, I should be getting back to Sacramento tomorrow. If I don't read the Book of Mormon here, I'll just do it there, I guess. There are times I know that would go over, but we're all pretty beat. We've been really having a great time. And I hope you are too. So peace, fuck, out, have a wonderful, whatever the fuck it is you're having, I hope it's as wonderful as this.